Good morning, Indians.
My name is Lexi.
And I'm Justin. Let's get started with the pledge.
Good morning, Indians. I'm Melina.
And I'm Miles. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Attention 9th and 11th graders, if you would like to register for the PSAT in October, please pay Vicki Schmidt $17 cash or card in the office. Deadline to pay for the test is September 17th. All 10th graders are already paid for and the test will be October 16th.
Boys interested in playing baseball, there is a meeting Thursday at lunch in room 303.
Do you need elective credit? Do you like to build or paint? Then sign up for Stagecraft with Mr. Pratt in room 806 or with Miss Boylan in the black box. Stagecraft meets Monday through Thursday from 3 to 4 p.m. Help build amazing sets for PSHS.
Please help keep our campus looking clean. Do your part and pick up your trash. We have an amazing campus, and let's keep it looking outstanding by keeping it clean. Remember our motto, Palm Springs, don't pass it up, pick it up.
The Black Student Union Network is having a student leadership conference on October 12th, 2019. Be a part of meeting other BSU members from across the Southern California region. Space is limited and the deadline is Friday, September 20th, 2019. So if you are interested in attending, please report to room 201 by Friday, September 20th. Also, if you are interested in running for office in BSU, please report to room 201 on Friday, September 20th. All are welcome.
All girls interested in playing softball, there is a meeting today, September 11th, at lunch in room 503. All girls interested in playing softball in the spring should plan to attend.
And finally, do you have any recommendations for INN? Do you want to say the pledge to start the show? Follow us on Instagram at PSHSINN and send us a message. That's at PSHSINN.
Up next is a special message about Suicide Awareness Week, Well Read Wednesday, and the pun of the day.
During Suicide Prevention Week, thousands of individuals and organizations join together to support suicide prevention. The theme for this year's Suicide Prevention Week is Finding Purpose, taking care of ourselves and others. This theme reflects both a focus on the power of protective factors as well as the role we all play in preventing suicide.
Protective factors are personal and environmental characteristics that help protect people from suicide. These include connectedness to family, community, and social institutions, problem-solving and copying skills, access to effective behavioral health care, and a sense of purpose or meaning in life. Some protective factors begin early in life, others come into play at any point in the lifespan. It is important to work on strengthening protective factors for ourselves and those in our lives, throughout our lives, not just when we are experiencing thought of suicide.
How do you know if you should be worried about someone?
Become familiar with warning signs and resources. Being willing to listen and ready to take steps to reduce access to lethal means are tools you can always have in your toolbox.
Know the sign. Pain isn't always obvious, but the most suicidal people show more signs that they are thinking about suicide. The signs may appear in conversations, through their actions, or in social media posts. If you observe one or more warning signs of suicide, especially if the behavior is new, increase, or seems related to a painful event, loss, or change, step in, or speak up.
Find the words. Are you thinking of ending your life? Few phrases are as difficult to say to a friend or a loved one. But when it comes to suicide prevention, none are more important. Having the conversation is less about persuading someone not to end their life and more about showing that you are concerned, helping the person to find hope and remember their reasons for living.
Reach out. You are not alone in helping someone in crisis. There are many resources available to access, treat, and intervene. Crisis lines, counselors, intervention programs, and more are available to you as well as to the person experiencing the emotional crisis.
There is no foolproof process for knowing exactly the right thing to do. Trust your instinct if it tells you something is wrong. Leading with compassion can help create safe spaces for people to talk about their pain, and this is one of the most helpful things you can do.
Visit www.suicidispreventable.org to find out more about the signs, conversation starters, and resources available.
If you're interested in learning more about how to help others, come by room 247 on Tuesday, September 17th at lunch to launch a new club on campus.
Welcome back, Indians, to Current Events, where we tell you what's happening in the world. I'm Nick.
I'm William.
All right, let's get right into this. So as of today, which is Thursday, September 5th, Hurricane Dorian has been devastating the East Coast and has been for quite some time now. And if I'm correct, I believe it started in the Bahamas.
Yeah, it was a Category 5 at the time. 23 lives were lost, sadly. Then gradually it's been dwindling. It hit Puerto Rico, 1 life was lost. It hit Florida. It was Category 3 at the time. 3 lives were lost. It hit North Carolina today. 1 life has been lost so far. You have more on the topic
hurricane?
too.
Yeah, so as far as hurricane science goes, hurricanes are typically very strong as they are traveling. So, of course, Hurricane Dorian was building up right before it hit the Bahamas and actually reached a Category 5. Now, as hurricanes hit land, especially big chunks of land like the U.S., hurricanes typically tend to slow down when they hit the land, and that's why it's been a lot slower in North Carolina and South Carolina, which I believe is what it is in now. So another thing Trump did was during an interview in the Oval Office, I believe he showed a picture of the hurricane trajectory, and a little black Sharpie or black marker of some kind was circling parts of Alabama in which the hurricane was supposed to go. But when asked later during another interview, he claimed he had no idea what that was, and he just pretended it never even existed, and he just said he didn't know it was there. So hopefully by the time y'all are seeing this, we will have some more concrete information about what happened during the hurricane and what's happening now or in the future, rather.
Hopefully it's calmed down. Hopefully there are some donation pages, which I encourage you guys to donate to, because we really
definitely
need to help them out at this time.
Yeah, of course. We know that there are already people trying to get down there and help out. Try to do your part. I know we're very far away from the East Coast, but you can always try to maybe help out, send some dollars, some cans of food, whatever may help them. Who knows? Another thing we would like to talk to you guys about is that recently on our Instagram page for PSHSINN,
we have a poll to ask you guys what our new name should be, and we had
some pretty good suggestions.
Yeah.
I personally like Breaking News,
and
whatever that was.
as of course I think a lot of you guys will like, we have World Review. It's an amazing name, you gotta admit.
So we'll have another poll on there to vote between the two, and if you really want, you can send a little message if you really want current events to stay, but if not, you can vote on Breaking News or
World Review.
Yeah, so
That'd be a fun intro.
I guess it would. So that's about it for us today, Indians, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Hi kids, it's another well-read Wednesday, and I'm Mr. Cameronese, and I've been asked to share some books that I like to read. Now, I thought I'd choose something that a lot of children don't always pick in terms of literature, and that is historical literature. In this case, one of my favorites is a book called Over the Edge of the World. It's by Lawrence Bergreen, and it's about Magellan's terrifying circumnavigation of the globe. And Magellan was a famous explorer, but there's a lot more to him than he just sailed everywhere. He was kind of a product of his times. It's an amazing account of our first human voyage around the entire world. I recommend this. Good luck.
Hey Indians! Why was the battery smiling? He was positive.
And that's it for today, Indians.
Have a great Wednesday.